Good evening. I'm Patricia Vallone with a CTV News update. A Montgomery County police officer was critically injured when he was hit by a car on I-270 early this morning, and authorities say he was struck intentionally. Police say Sergeant Patrick Koepp was attempting to stop a suspected impaired driver who was going at an excessive speed on I-270 north of Watkins Mill Road. The suspected driver, who was in a green Dodge Challenger, has been identified as Frederick Rafael Mayorga. Now, officials say Koepp was putting out the stop sticks, which are tire deflating devices, when he was hit. During a press conference this afternoon, police announced that unfortunately Koepp has lost the use of both of his legs.
I found out information that he's so well known that this is what he does. He does this intentionally to bait officers into chasing him, as if this is some sort of a video game.
This should not be treated as a regular type of traffic incident, and we should talk to our legislators about a way of criminalizing this in a different way. Because otherwise this is not just another speeding ticket doing 80 and a 60. This is a deliberate action and not just a traffic violation. I think it's more severe than that.
Mayorga faces attempted first-degree murder charges. A bond hearing for him is set for tomorrow. Prince George's police are investigating two fatal pedestrian incidents. The first happened in Bladensburg about 7 this morning. Officials say an adult female was struck and left lying in the roadway in the 5300 block of Annapolis Road. She died on the scene. The second incident happened last night in the 7500 block of Greenbelt Road in Greenbelt at about 9:20. According to investigators, a young male was hit by a scooter on the eastbound lanes of Greenbelt Road. The pedestrian was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the scooter was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Anyone who may have witnessed the incident is asked to contact police. Well, a bill that would have limited the location of any new cannabis dispensaries to industrial areas of the county took center stage during yesterday's heated council session. A public hearing on the matter lasted hours. Council members then debated the bill for another 45 minutes. The measure would prevent any new cannabis dispensaries from opening outside areas zoned as industrial or light industrial. Opponents say limiting the locations of the dispensaries will not keep marijuana from children.
And I just want to be clear, a lot of what I'm hearing today is I don't like marijuana, I don't like the smell, I fear what it's going to do, I don't want my kids to have it. And if we're being realistic, none of these issues or problems that I've heard today are going to be resolved by putting the dispensary here instead of here. This is about the location of the dispensary and how it affects not just the residents in the community and the people that don't use the product, but the medical patients that need easy access to this product.
This bill punishes one set of people in the cannabis industry against whom there is no evidence for the failure of the county to enforce its own loitering code on a different set of people in the tobacco industry.
In the end, the council, which was meeting as the committee of the whole, voted down an amendment that would have allowed them to operate in commercially zoned shopping centers. A final vote on the measure is expected by late November. The investigation into that fatal fire in Brandywine continues. This is all that's left of that two-story structure on Kenneth Hyde Road, a dirt road off of the 13,000 block of Martin Road. It happened about 8:30 Monday night. Flames quickly spread through the house. 2 adults were trapped inside and died. A 9-year-old boy was rescued and taken to a hospital for evaluation. So far, authorities have not released any identifications. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Coming up, a local city is helping homeowners with costly repairs. That story and more after the break. Stay tuned.
The Library of Congress invites you to visit the revamped Veterans History Project website, where first-hand accounts shared by U.S. military veterans are accessible to the public. Performing a search of the collection is easy. First, go to loc.gov/vets. Click Explore the Collections. Scroll down to Search the VHP Collections and click. Make sure you're searching this collection, and with simple keywords, you can find what you're looking for. Visit loc.gov/vets today.
Welcome back. A local city wants to help homeowners make costly repairs to their property. Mount Rainier is providing financial help for homeowners through its new home repair program. The initiative will give up to $7,500 to eligible homeowners to help with improvement projects. Officials say recipients must plan to stay in their home for a minimum of 3 years after the work is completed.
This initiative that was put together by Councilmember Woodall and heavily supported by Mayor and Council of the City of Mount Rainier is $150,000 that was put together from the ARPA funds, and homeschool applied to up to $7,500 to be able to make repairs. The City of Mount Rainier is a beautiful historical city with homes that are aged about 84 years old and more. So we want to make sure we're able to preserve our beauty for our city and help our residents to be able to continue enhancing our community.
And for more details on the city's home repair program, you can visit the website on your screen. Well, strengthening the business ties between Prince George's and the African continent is on Councilmember Walla Blagay's agenda. Blagay hosted the Ghana Business Forum this afternoon. Members of the Ghana Tourism Authority led a discussion about the many business opportunities that Prince George's entrepreneurs can take advantage of. The forum hit on many topics, including real estate, healthcare, infrastructure, and agriculture.
Ghana Tourism Authority was here on a tour all over the United States, and we're bringing them to Prince George's County. They're here today to actually present to our business, to let the business understand the opportunities that that they can build their businesses in Ghana and still be based here. And we really focus on just Prince George's County businesses because we want the businesses to know that there's opportunities, and if you're here, we're going to be able to find opportunities for them.
And the event was held at Serengeti Gallery on Central Avenue. Well, a Prince George's lawmaker gives birth the first time a sitting council member has done so while in office. Crystal Oriatha gave birth Monday afternoon to a baby boy named Ezra. The very next day, she was voting virtually on key issues before the council. Oriatha had fought for the right to vote remotely during her pregnancy.
As many know, when the possible amendments came forward, I was already out on maternity leave and gave birth yesterday. So I have not had the chance to dive into the amendments that were just presented as much as I would have liked to with the original legislation that has been worked on for months.
And the council had voted virtually during the pandemic, but after the COVID emergency ended, votes had to be tabulated in person. After a public outcry, council members revisited the participation rules shortly before Oriatha went on maternity leave. The resolution permits council members to vote virtually if they're experiencing an illness, parental leave, as well as an unexpected or significant event. And coming up after the break, the Wednesday Sports Page with Simon Buggs. Stay with us.
What's going on, sports fans? And coming up on your Wednesday Sports Page, UMD men's basketball coach Kevin Willard gives his thoughts on the team's roster, and UMD head football coach Mike Loxley gets consideration for a major award. Stay right there.
People ask how I got the name Rebel. To be honest, I have no idea. I'm incredibly well behaved. Oh, I love these. I'm totally by the book. Just completely normal. I put my fire-resistant pants on one leg at a time, like everybody else. But once when I slipped on some grass and hit my head, I know, crazy, right? I did do something pretty rebellious. I didn't try to tough it out like most people do. I went and got it checked. And lucky I did, because I had a concussion that could have caused serious damage. And I like my perfectly sensible melon just the way it is, thanks. Hey, that's a cute backpack. Don't mess with your melon. If you hit it, get it checked. God, I can't believe you just accidentally made yourself go up in the air like that.
Time for our pet of the week. Meet one-year-old Itzy. This young, energetic German Shepherd is looking for a forever home that offers love and lots of cuddles.
I find her a great home. She's very loving, very curious, very alert. But I think the best home for her would be a house that has like a daily routine for her and shows her a lot of love and attention.
And if you want to adopt Itzy or any of her furry friends, you can contact Animal Management. That number is 301-780-7200.
Everybody, it's time for your Wednesday sports page. We'll start with some college hoops news. The UMD men's basketball season is right around the corner, and the Terps will try and build off of last year's success in advancing to the second round of the NCAA tournament. And with the improvements made in the offseason, it's definitely possible. The Terps improved their depth this year, and head coach Kevin Willard loves their versatility.
I've messed around with a really big lineup with Dante Scott at the 3. We've messed with a really small lineup with Jordan Geramo at the 5. So what I love about this roster is it does give us the ability to not just have to, the same 5 guys aren't going to be out there all night long. We were kind of stuck a little bit last year with, a 6-7 man rotation at the most. This year, I could see us going 9, 10, 11 at times.
Willard also commented on how impressed he's been with his freshman players so far.
These guys that come in from day one, Jamie, Deshaun, John, they all get in the gym at 7 a.m. Every day since they stepped on campus, they've been in the gym at 7 a.m. preparing themselves to get ready. And again, from a physical standpoint, they're going to be able to compete. I have tremendous confidence in them because of how hard they've worked in the 3 months they've been on campus. Every once in a while you'll get someone to come in the gym 3 days a week when they first get on campus, and they're all excited. These guys, it's every single day they're in here getting work with the staff. So from the standpoint, I think they understand how hard they have to work, and that's what gives me a lot of confidence in them.
The Terps begin their season against Mount St. Mary's on November 7th. Switching to more Terp sports news, Mike Loxley, the head coach of the football team, has been named to the watch list for the Paul Bryant Coach of the Year award. This award is given out to coaches that display qualities like grit and integrity on and off the field. In his 5th year as head coach of the Terps, Loxley had his team top 3 in the Big Ten in total offense, passing offense, and turnovers gained. The team also started 5-0 this season under Loxley for the first time in over 20 years, and the winner of the award will be announced on January 10th. And that is your Wednesday sports page. Simon Buggs, CTV Sports.
Thanks, Simon. And now let's get a quick check on our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows around 48. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 70. Friday, a chance of rain all day. Temps will reach 71. And Saturday, that weekend, rainy weather will continue with a high of 63. Now for your community calendar, Prince George's County School Superintendent Millard House is hosting a town hall tonight. It takes place at Charles Flowers High School from 6 to 8 p.m. The school is located at 10,001 Ardmore Road in Springdale. If you can't make it in person, the town hall will be live streamed on the PGCPS YouTube channel. And that wraps up our CTV News Update. I'm Patricia Vallone. Join us again tomorrow at 4:30. Have a great night.
Mom, why is there stuff out here?
I just need a minute, okay? I know, I'm sorry.
Hey, can't stay here.
Okay.